I'm Carrie.
And I'm Wendell Pierce.
And here's a little bit about our show, Elsbeth.
Everything starts with a murder.
I play not really a detective. We're always finding clues.
And she's the best at it.
And the best thing about our show is the guest stars.
Oh.
Bigger names than you could have ever dreamt who get to come and play with us in
New York.
I'm walking in.
Elsbeth returns Sunday, October 12th, part of CBS Premiere Week. Catch up now on Paramount+.
There may soon be a needle-free alternative to the popular injectable weight loss drugs. Drug maker Eli Lilly says tonight its first of its kind helps with diabetes and weight loss. Data has not been reviewed just yet, but the company says trial participants who took the pill lost an average of 27 pounds over 72 weeks. Now, that's on par with the injectable form of these drugs. It's expected to ask the FDA for approval later on this year, with the pill hitting the market sometime in 2026. Thanks for watching KCAL News at 5. KCAL News at 6 starts right now.
Right now at 6, breaking news. Evacuations in Ventura County after a wildfire breaks out. And a line of cars waiting for water after another day without it for thousands in San Fernando Valley.
How much longer is this going to be? I don't know.
Tonight, we are getting answers. KCAL News at 6 starts right now.
This is KCAL News, Los Angeles.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Rudabeh Shabazi, and with breaking news, a wildfire evacuation orders in Ventura County. This is the Canyon Fire near Lake Piru, and Desmond Shaw is over it in SkyCal. Des.
Rudabeh, well over 1,000 acres now for the Canyon Fire, still burning way out of control here as I show you the view from over 5,000 feet. This big plume of smoke not only visible in the Santa Clara and the Santa Clarita and the Santa Clara River Valley, but also now in the San Fernando Valley. We could see this from Van Nuys Airport when we were refueling. Now, the good news, we still understand no homes have burned, but homes definitely threatened in the Val Verde area, down in this community right in here. I'll put up the map tracker and show you some of the streets we've been talking about. San Martinez Road, Foley Road. We'll have more details on all of those evacuations in just a minute. They're still burning really far away from the 126 and the 5, although it is trending now towards the northeast, kind of towards the 5 freeway. So they really want to try to seal off the northern flank of this fire before the sun goes down and we lose those air tankers. We've had quite a few fixed-wing aircraft. We've heard as many as 10 at one point, and a lot of the very high-capacity water-dropping helicopters that have been going right here into Lake Piru, not too far away from where the fire is burning. It appears, although it's not confirmed, it seems that the fire may have started in this area, very close to a shooting range, just kind of seeing how everything has expanded. It'll be a long time before we know that for sure, but it appears that it started down in this canyon area, which is called Ramona Canyon, and that's where the fire has gotten its name from. So more than 1,000 acres, totally out of control, obviously very hot, a lot of fuel, a lot of ridge lines to burn up, but wind, not so much a factor right now. That's the only thing that is working in firefighters' favor. Live at SkyCal overhead, I'm Desmond Shaw. Going to toss it now to our Mike Rogers on the desk.
Hey, Des, thank you. Yeah, we're watching evacuations in the area that have grown since this fire began. As you mentioned, started at small 600 acres, now well over 1,000. Everything you see in red here is under a mandatory evacuation. For reference, this is the county line between Ventura County and Los Angeles County. So you've got the mandatory evacuations here just to the south of the lake, though Desmond was just showing you that area. Most of this area is kind of just charred now. There's not a lot of active flame in that area. Most of the active flame is burning where Desmond was showing to you, kind of up into this area where we're moving to the northeast, and this is the 5 freeway, as Desmond mentioned. That's why you've got the mandatory evacuations in the Romero Canyon, the Hasley Canyon, rather, as well as Oak Canyon. Everything you see, this orange outline, this is the fire's footprint as of now. So right here is where it is actually burned. That map has not been updated in a little bit, so we expect that to continue to grow and burn towards the northeast. I want to go back out to Desmond's pictures because one thing that we were looking at earlier is, and Desmond mentioned it on his way up, is that thick smoke. The further this gets to the north and to the east, the further it gets into the forest area, which obviously has a lot more vegetation to chew through. And as Desmond mentioned, we will soon be losing those fixed-wing aircraft assets because of nightfall. Now, luckily, we have the Chinooks. We have some other water-dropping aircraft that can be there in the nighttime hours, but certainly those Chinooks, or the fixed-wings, rather, with the retardant can do the most damage to the fire, if you will. But it does look like, in Des, I just want you to check for me really quick, those homes we were worried about in the Valverde area, it looks like they have kind of moved off of that a little bit. So the good news is that it's moving more to the northeast, but again, the concern there is it's getting closer to the 5. So we'll continue to monitor this here from the desk crew today. If we have new information, we'll be sure to let you know.
Mike, thank you. Temperatures near triple digits aren't making things easier for firefighters. Meteorologist Danny Roberti has details on the conditions and the next weather alert now in effect. Danny. Danny, thank you. And the heat could not have come at a worse time for thousands of LADWP customers in the San Fernando Valley who are without water for the second day in a row. KCAL's Lori Perez is in Porter Ranch talking to people there waiting for water and looking for answers.
This is it, just enough to get your hand wet.
Ava McCormick
Absolutely no water at all.
is tapped out
It's been tough.
from having her taps out since Tuesday.
This is how I found out there was no water here. No water.
No showers, no drinking water, nothing for her plants.
My avocado trees, my lemon tree, and
They and she are thirsty and hot.
it's so funny. I was telling my friends the other day, I go, maybe it's time to move out of Porter Ranch. I've been evicted for fires, the gas company, the gas leak over here, and now this.
She's one of more than 9,000 LADWP customers without water after a broken valve at a pump station Tuesday afternoon cut off the flow to a 10 million gallon tank serving the area. Those affected are in Granada Hills and Porter Ranch, north of Rinaldi Street and the 118 freeway between Balboa and DeSoto.
I put a 40 on the 24. If you need more, come back to tomorrow.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You got it, brother.
LADWP has set up 3 water distribution sites in Porter Ranch and Granada Hills.
Kind of stressful. We don't know how to brush our teeth or take showers. We're not washing vegetables, fruit, not making salads.
Locals in long lines are happy to get some hydration.
Got 2 waters right here.
They'd be even happier to get some answers.
How much longer is this going to be on?
I don't know.
We spotted crews working on the problem. LADWP says the valve is 20 feet below ground, where unfortunately 2 oil pipelines, a fiber optic line, a gas line, and large boulders are complicating the process. The current estimate for repairs is through the weekend. So for now, with temps, residents need to think cool thoughts and carry on.
AC works. Because if I could not have AC at 105 degrees, I'd have to either get a hotel or go stay with some friends.
And new this afternoon, they have brought out tankers, 3 tankers filled with recycled water, 1 at each of the water distribution sites. Residents can bring containers, buckets, or anything with a lid, and workers are going to help you fill that up. They want you to use that, not for drinking, of course, because it's recycled water. They want you to use it if you want to do irrigation, water your plants, or perhaps flush your toilets. In Porter Ranch, I'm Lori Perez, KCAL News.
Lori, thank you. There are also water problems for people living in the Malibu area. People living in this highlighted area are under orders to only use boiled or bottled water for drinking and cooking. Officials say it's because of a recent pressure dip caused by a bridge replacement project. SkyCal flew over that project at Solstice Creek today. About 2,800 homes and businesses are impacted by the boil water order. Residents can also pick up bottled water at the Malibu Public Library and the Boys and Girls Club. Water service is expected to be restored tomorrow. Breaking news in the Menendez brothers case. The LA County District Attorney's Office officially filing its response to the brothers' effort to get a new trial. DA Nathan Hochman objected to the petition, saying the original convictions were legally solid and there is no significant new evidence that Eric Menendez and his brother Lyle have spent more than 35 years in prison for killing their parents in 1989. The state parole board is currently considering freeing the brothers. The decision will be sent over to Governor Gavin Newsom for consideration. New at 6, a rescue at Chuck E. Cheese. You can see the woman who got stuck inside a toy machine at the Chuck E. Cheese in Burbank this afternoon. No word what led to her getting trapped, but firefighters had to be called in to get her out. And in La Puente, burglars targeted a store selling those viral La Boo Boo toys, stealing thousands of dollars worth of merchandise. KCAL's Michelle Geely spoke with the store owner, who says the crooks may get a surprise when they realize what they took.